Captain Cisco here with Soul Surf Co., MB Sports Team Ambassador, and today we're going to give you guys the walkthrough for the MB F22 Tomcat Alpha. Let's hop in the boat and check this thing out. All new for 2025, we got a brand new color that we're bringing to you guys, and that is our Trail Dust Green. We are super pumped about this color, inspired by the sage out in the Sierra Mountains. We are super excited to bring this to the market next year, so if you're building out a new boat, you're going to be able to select Trail Dust Green on your 2025 MB Sport boat. Okay, so one of the things that differentiates the Alpha line from the Classic series that MB offers is that on the Alphas, not only do we get the walkthrough that's padded with gator step, but we also have the pop-up flip rear facing lounge seats. These are really great if you guys are swimming at the cove, taking a break at the sandbar. This is just nice because everybody can hang out and relax at the back of the boat and be part of the action. Moving on from that, we also have this rear storage locker. I like to keep whatever jacket that I'm using, surf ropes in here. I even toss the slides when we're getting in and out of the boat. This is where I'll keep some of those things that I need to quickly grab. Fin cases are also really great for that. So that is also a neat feature that the Alpha has. One of the other things that is different about the Alpha line as opposed to the Classic series from MB is that we also have a convertible rear facing bench seat. So right here, if we reach down, we can actually flip this forward, pop this up, and now the whole family can sit back here and face the rider when they're riding. This is great for all the kids or anybody else that wants to see the surfer. When you're done with this, we simply fold it forward and lay this right back down. Okay, something else that's nice on the Alpha series is that we have flip-up rear hinge seats. We're no longer doing the pop-in seat. This is great for at the end of the day. You can flip up the hinge seat, let everything air out, and it's just a great way to air things out. This is also super nice because you can open each one of these seats with one hand and place it down just as easily. Now this boat, we've already got all of our gear in it. We've been using it the last couple days. MB no longer has carpet inside of the wells underneath the benches. This is super important, guys, because we don't want to have a whole greenhouse effect. So when carpet gets dirty, everybody knows just how tough carpet is to maintain. We now have the same gator step that we lay on the floor and the deck in here underneath the seats. That is one of my favorite things that we've done. On this boat, we offered 4 tower speakers. This time we built this package out with Exile Audio. MB Sports is offering both the option to do either JL or Exile. We absolutely love both of them. And on this boat, we just decided to go with the Exile package. With the 4 tower speakers, we did a 12-inch sub, all of the interior speakers, as well as speakers up in the bow. And additionally, at the helm, we also have a 4-zone controller from Fusion that also gives us a graphic display so that you know exactly what you're listening to and can isolate the sound in different areas of the boat. One of the reasons it's really beneficial when we're out coaching is because as a driver, I can tone down the music right there at the cockpit from the tweeters, and I can also tone down the music at the tower so that my coach back here is able to talk to the rider, but everybody inside the boat can still hear music in the cabin. So I'm a big fan of having a multi-zone controller. Something else that's also really convenient about going with the Exile package is that for you guys out there that are trailering a lot, you can actually take and remove these Exile tower speakers simply by opening that hatch and then lift and open this little latch here. So that's nice because we can store these when we're trailering. Takes a lot of weight off the tower, and you're not worried about your speakers bouncing around. I've had Exile on my first boat that I ever had, and I'm super happy with it. And these are cool too because you can also turn them and face them up towards the front. This year for 2025, PTM has a new version of their clamping board racks. Absolutely love the new clamping board racks. These are super nice. They can hold a wake surfboard, a foil, nice and padded so it's not going to dent any of your guys' hand constructed fiberglass boards. And then you also get 2 release levers right there at the bottom, so that's also really nice. One of the other cool things is now we have jacket holders here. So we got 2 hoops, so whenever the rider's done, we can take that wet jacket, instead of throwing it on the floor or throwing it in one of these rear lockers, we can actually just hang it from here. And just like the boards, we're going to spin this out and that'll hang and dry off the side of the boat. On this boat, we have equipped as the Mission Power Tower. MB decided that we wanted to make Power Tower a standard amongst our lineup. Now there's two different towers that you're able to select. You can have the Mission Tube Tower, which gives you the ability to powder coat this and match it to any of our colors. And we also have a one-piece billet aluminum tower. But the nice thing about both of the towers is we can mount whatever speakers you want, and their power. So tucked right here behind the driver's seat, we also have our cooler storage with the soft pack cooler that's branded with the MB logo. It's a nice place to just store some drinks, fill this up with ice. You guys are going to be good to go out on the water. Back here where everybody's lounging, we also have cup holders. We've got a tray here that you can toss your phone or wallet in, as well as USB ports and a 12-volt charging port. Brand new for 2025, MB went ahead and redesigned the steering wheel. I absolutely love the steering wheel redesign with the big MB logo there. Super thick grip in hand, so this makes driving really nice and comfortable. If you go with the Exile audio package, you're going to get a Fusion head unit right here on the left side of the dash that also displays graphics for whatever music that you're playing, so that's really nice. As we look forward, you're going to see that we don't have the gauges here. Although gauges are still an option, we now have the ability to go with a 7-inch display screen right here in front of the steering wheel, giving us all of our standard readings, oil pressure, coolant temp, fuel level, and of course RPMs, as well as battery level and voltage. And then over here at the right, we have our mini control center here, and this is where all the magic happens and controls our ballast levels and surf tab actuators. One of my favorite things about the MB Sports line is how unique our ballast system is. MB has a gravity feed ballast system that is unique to the brand. What's super cool about it is how fast we can fill our subfloor ballast and how quickly we can also dump water. So on the F22 Alpha, we have just over 2,000 pounds of water in the subfloor. There's a hard tank in the mold that runs bow to stern on both the port and starboard side. And simply by opening these two levers, and you can open them independently, but by opening these two levers, we're going to get our first couple thousand pounds of water ready to fill and surf in about 90 seconds. This is really great for those people out there that are trying to squeeze the last bit of summer in or daylight, people that are getting just out of work and want to hit the water but don't want to wait 15-20 minutes to get the boat full. I can open this up, and in 90 seconds I can have a great wave ready for any of the kids to go out surfing. And if dad wants to go out and surf, we can simply fill up the plug and play ballast right here at the control center. Over here to the right of the steering wheel, you're going to find that we have a couple other features. So of course we have our key ignition, we have the horn, we have our speed or cruise control. Once it's set, we're going to be able to increase the speed in 0.1 increments, which is fantastic for dialing in a surf or wakeboard wave. Simply press up and you're going to increase by 0.1, or select down and you'll increase or decrease by 0.1. You've got your courtesy interior lights that are RGB controlled up here, which is super nice. So you guys got the full rainbow to play with on the RGB controller. Simply tap that tab and that'll go away. We have the heater for vented heater or seat heater, navigation lights, courtesy lights, docking lights, bilge for the front and rear bilge, as well as an exhaust blower. On the 2025 models, we also are going to give you guys a cell phone charger. When you have the Exile unit, the cell phone charger is actually going to be located down here. So I'll show you guys right where that is. I'm going to place the phone in there. And now my phone's charging, so whoever's running music, you're not going to go out and have your phone die on you. You're going to be able to keep that thing topped up. Underneath this seat here, we've got a full flip-up bench seat that's one piece. You got both of your 2 battery storage here, as well as a Perco switch. And then over here on the left wall, we've got all of our amps in there, so you guys will be able to see your amps. But as you can tell, there's plenty of room for storage down there underneath this passenger cockpit. Something else that I really like about the Alpha series is that we also have in-floor storage here. So now we have a garbage can with an access door and a removable trash bin. So this is nice because I can toss a bunch of stuff in there and empty it out. I actually put a little plastic bag in there, makes it super easy to dump all of my trash at the end of the day. Like that, simply give that a close. Up here in the bow of the F22 Alpha, we have a big wide pickle fork So you get a really nice platform to lay out. I'm 6'3" and I can sprawl out and fit in here. I can get in this position here and also have plenty of room. As you can see, there's definitely enough room for 3 adults to sit up here, or plenty of kids. One thing we also have is we have a removable seat here. So if you want the full walkthrough, you can go ahead and have that. You can leave this at the dock. I like to keep mine in here, but that's super nice to have if anybody wants to lay out and tan, or just, you know, one of the kids wants to take a nap after they go surfing. You know how little kids are. They go out, they have some fun, and then they're done. Underneath both of these cushions, you're gonna find, again, hinge seat with gator step, but additionally, on the F22 Alpha, you're gonna find a U-shaped bow bag that wraps underneath the seats. So over here on the passenger side, on the Alphas, you're also gonna find that we have a gator step covered recessed glove box. I actually really like the glove box on this because it creates a nice flat surface. I can store all of the things I want down in here, but still have access and visibility through this space. And with the gator step on top, I'm able to put a phone or wallet, sunglasses. They're not gonna get scratched or scratch the gel coat, and they're not gonna slide around. All right, you guys, there you have it. This is the walkthrough for the F22 Tomcat Alpha. Again, this one's in trail dust green, brand new color for 2025. It's got a bunch of standard features like the power tower, hinge folding seats, trash can, 4-zone controller for the audio. So if you guys are looking to get into a boat, reach out to your local MB Sports dealer, shoot us a message, drop comments below. We want to hear from you guys, and we look forward to getting you out on the water.